Hi everyone, I am Jamie and welcome back to another Motivational Monday. I have your workout of the week today and it is a lower body day. I'm super excited, so let's hop into the workout. For my warm-up, I start off with a side plank hip thrust. These are so great for your side glutes. When you are hip thrusting up, both sides are squeezed, so you're getting activation in both glutes. You want your heel and your knee to be in line. I do 15 of these on each leg, and then I move on to single leg reverse planks, and I do 20 to 30 seconds on each side. And with this, you're just gonna make sure that you are trying to pull the knee that is not on the bench to your chest. The leg that is on the bench, you want your heel to be dug into the bench and your foot to be flexed. That's really gonna give you that hamstring and glute activation. Moving on to the back extension, I do 15 of these, and a good tip for this, which has helped me out tremendously, is instead of pointing your toes and using your feet, you want to flex your feet, which is really going to put most of the focus onto your glutes. I also really try to control the movement. I've found that going slower rather than going faster really targets those glutes. And that is the whole warm-up that I do. Now let's start the workout. For the first superset, we're starting with the superset today. You have banded trap bar deadlift, 6 sets of 10, supersetted with box jump overs, 6 sets of 5. For the trap bar deadlift, make sure that you are activating your core the whole time. That is so important, and you wanna make sure your back is straight. When you're lifting up, you wanna try to lift your shoulders up first while you're standing up. You don't want your hips to rise first. The band is in place to keep your knees out because we don't want our knees caving. So if you don't have a band, just really try to focus on pushing those knees out during the movement. For the box jump overs, these you can pause at the bottom, jump over, pause at the bottom. You don't have to necessarily do it like I'm doing it. You can do whatever you're comfortable doing. For the box jump overs, you wanna make sure that you're keeping your chest up, you're exploding through your feet and your legs, and then you also wanna make sure you're absorbing the bounce at the bottom with your knees bent. You guys know to not lock your knees out at the bottom of a jump. Moving on to the next superset, we have Landmine single leg Romanian deadlifts, 3 sets of 8 on each leg, and then Bulgarian split squats, 3 sets of 8 on each leg. For the Landmine single leg RDLs, if you don't have this equipment at your gym or wherever you're at, you can grab a kettlebell, you can grab a dumbbell and use that instead and just do a regular RDL. But for what I did, you just want to make sure you're using your outside leg and your inside hand. Grab the bar, and then it's a regular Romanian deadlift. You wanna make sure your knee is slightly bent, you're keeping your back straight, your core tight, and you're also trying to keep your hips square, meaning that you don't want your hip to flare out. You want your hips to be in line with the ground. For the Bulgarian split squat, you wanna elevate your back leg, and then you want to lower yourself down, push through that front leg. Keep your core tight and your back straight. Don't lean forward, stay upright, and that is a Bulgarian split squat. And for the last superset, you have barbell overhead hanging band walks, 3 sets of 10 steps, and then lateral sled drags, 3 sets of 50 meters. For this exercise, you can use a barbell. If the barbell is too heavy, you can use a PVC pipe and attach the weights that way to it. And this is an all-around just great exercise for everything. So this is great for shoulder rehab, shoulder mobility, shoulder stability, all that jazz. And what you're going to do is just slowly push the bar above your head, squeeze those shoulders, squeeze the core, and make sure when you're walking in a controlled movement. Control is the key in this exercise because if you go too fast, the bar is going to drop. These are also just fun to do. And then lastly, we have lateral sled drags. The last leg day, I did regular sled drags. This one is just a different variation of a sled drag. You wanna make sure you are gripping the handle as hard as possible because that forces your rotator cuff to fire and really pack that shoulder back so that you don't aggravate your shoulder. And then you want to think about stepping across the midline of your body and pushing yourself away from the floor. Also, make sure that you're switching sides halfway through the 50 meters. And then you just do that 3 times, and that is it. And that completes the workout. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and comment below if you pulled anything from this workout or did the whole workout. And also comment below some video ideas you would like for me to do. And I hope you guys all have a great week, and I will see you guys next time. Love you all.